Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, a spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problems, you can feel free to contact me. Those of you who think that you need counseling, you can also contact me at 339-1670. Those of you who have properties to sell or looking for a property to buy, you can also contact me. You can call my office at 237-3135 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and you will get the necessary information that you need. I want to say a special good night to you viewers of Real Talk in Trinidad and Tobago, up the Caribbean and around the globe. Those of you on our page, Real Talk with Saieed Ali, like and share as we go live. Now viewers, those of you on our YouTube, subscribe, TT Real Talk, hit the bell and you will know when we go live. So I'm giving you the opportunity now to call your friends, message your cousin, let them know Real Talk is live on Synergy TV from now. We start at 7 and finish at 8. Our rerun of Real Talk is at 10 a.m. the following day. So in case you missed it on our live, you can also pick it up on Facebook and YouTube the following day. Now viewers, in Trinidad we are having road problems. And somehow our ministers and the supervisors and the managers of corporations and those in authority seems to neglect, or in proper terms, one would say neglect. So tonight I am bringing you a story. Residents of Puran Road, George Village in Tabland, pleads to the Minister and the Ministry of Works and Transport and other government officials to fix the ongoing landslip issue and the bad roads in the area. Businessman Sheikh Mohammed said the landslip developed during the last year rainy season and was threatening his business. Residents said that they are fed up because the landslip are now affecting their lives. One resident said that he has 2 farms, one with 90,000 heads of chicken and the other with 30,000 head of chicken. But vehicles cannot get into the area to deliver the feed, so the company will stop delivering chickens if the feed cannot get to them. One resident also voiced their concern, pleading to the minister or the ministry to lend a helping hand and do what they can do to rectify.
We have met another rainy season and nothing has been done. And again, rainy season now started and we already see more cracks appearing and the road starting to cave again. So we need this situation to be rectified as quickly as possible because it's very dangerous. It poses a threat to my household as well as all motorists passing on this road.
This landslip is affecting my business because the company trucks are refusing to traverse the road. Right now, I have spent about $50,000 in one of the landslip. Last year was about $120,000 spent and no assistance.
So we are pleading to the Minister of Rural Development and the Ministry of Works, any assistance that could be rendered to the residents and in order to save the houses and also to secure this road by fixing the landslip so that residents could reach their home and businesses could go along and ply their trade. We would really appreciate any kind of assistance that could be.
Now viewers, this is the only platform where I bring to you, where Real Talk bring to you the issues that are affecting citizens in Trinidad and Tobago. On the line is the chairman of the Princestown Regional Corporation, Mr. Gauri Rupnarayan. Good night to you, sir.
Good night and good night to your viewing audience.
Thank you for taking the time out to join us.
It's a pleasure.
Now, my question to you. Can you give us some information pertaining to the current situation at the Puran Road, George Village in Tabland?
Okay. Presently, at this time, the Puran Road in George Village, there are two major landslips. These landslips, we at the Princeton Regional Corporation, there's no way we will be able to undertake the work with these landslips, because these projects will cost well over $1 million to do one of these projects. We at the corporation, our technical officers went in, do an estimate. We have already submitted this estimate to the Ministry of Rural Development and Local Government. At this time, no response from the ministry. These projects normally, although it is a road under the regional corporation, these projects are done by pure through the Ministry of Works because they are major projects, big projects. And at this time, no response from either of the ministries pertaining to these projects.
Okay. Is anything being done presently to prevent the situation from escalating out of control?
At this time, the only thing we could do at the regional corporation is minor repairs where the light vehicles will be able to pass. However, there are two major poultry farmers in that area where big trucks normally goes to these farms. And if the situation continues as it is, it will be a sad situation because these farmers will be under serious problems. Okay. And what is very sad, in Puran Road, there is a few connected roads, such as Matulia, Mantakul, first branch, second branch, and every one of these roads that connect to these roads, they are also landslipped. So if the rainy season really comes on us and the ministry doesn't come forward to assist us, the villagers will really be in a difficult time. Not only the poultry farmers there, but even the residents who are living there. Up to today, there were residents from that area in my office pertaining to this situation.
Okay. But has the Ministry of Works intervened in any possible way to facilitate the residents of Puran Road?
Not at all. Not at all at this time.
Wow. Okay. Have the ministry or the corporation put any infrastructure in place to accommodate the residents of Puran Road as the rainy season is upon us?
Okay. Well, the infrastructure definitely cannot be done by the regional corporation because, as I mentioned earlier, the cost of these projects, there's no way we will get funding through the regional corporation to deal with these problems. The most we will be able to do is minor repairs to try our best to see that the minor vehicles could pass so the villagers could have access.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you for taking the time out from your family to join us live on Real Talk and to bring us an update on the issue that is taking place.
It's a pleasure, and I want to commend you on your program as well.
Thank you, my friend. Switching gears a bit, viewers. 3 criminal charges laid against A&V Oil and Gas Limited Chief Executive Officer Hanif Nazim and his son-in-law, Sergeant Billy Ramsundar, were dismissed by the Superior Senior Magistrate yesterday. They were charged with assaulting Trinidad Guardian photographer and maliciously damaging his spectacle in September of 2017. The case was dismissed because, listen this, the case was dismissed because of the prosecutor was not prepared for trial. You all hear that? Listen carefully. The case was dismissed because of the prosecutor was not prepared for trial. Attorney Ramesh Maharaj was representing the accused, had asked that the charge be dismissed against Baksh and Ramsundar, as the prosecution had more than sufficient time to read over the last 2 years and 6 months notice for the state for the start of the trial because on several occasions the prosecution was called every time, and each time they were cancelled. So just imagine this, eh? This is an assault case of someone in media. And the prosecution, after 2 years and 6 months, could not get their act together to start an assault case. In a news release, Maraj stated that his client had also taken steps to make a claim for substantial damage against state-owned Petrotrin for wrongfully termination of its oil and drilling contract. Now, listen this, eh? 2 years and 6 months. The prosecutor had 2 years and 6 months to put his files together to start an assault case against Trinidad Guardian photographer. 2 years. Now I want to ask the question, what were you, Mr. Prosecutor, doing in that 2 years and 6 months? This is what I want to ask. Did you stay away from the court because they were too big? You're not afraid to talk. And this is what I want to find out. Because the Petrotrin sector, they did their investigation and found that the fake oil scandal was real. From then to now, no files have been submitted to the DPP as yet. Now the assault case now of a Guardian photographer, while covering the story, case have been dismissed. So who is bigger than who? Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
You're live on Real Talk, go right ahead.
I'm calling concerning the first issue that you raised about the corporation and the road and the cleansing and so on of drains and sweeping our roads and so on.
Yes.
I work in the city corporation.
Okay.
And for months, they do not have, gangs who sweeping don't have brooms. Gang who repairing road, they don't have pitch. They don't have nothing for them to repair. Because the government is not releasing the money. So it's making it look like the corporation and the workers is not working, is that they don't have the necessary things to do the job.
Okay.
And that is how they bring in reform, to make it look like they're not getting production. But you cannot get production if you don't have things in place.
True.
And right now for months it doesn't have anything. And the workers who they have to clean, to repair road, you know what they're doing now? They're chipping the side of the road because they don't have material. Months now. Gangs who to sweep the city don't have brooms. The city. So when people come in and they're looking and they're saying the corporation are working, not the corporation workers not working, is that the government is not releasing and the corporation is not having the resources to do the job.
I understand.
And then the reform that they presently putting forward right now, when you listen to it, it has nothing to do with workers and giving them the resources and upgrading them and bringing more hours, more production, better salary. Watch the whole reform bill. is to put it into a political tool and to give out to certain contractors, and they want to privatize, and that is the whole reason. So they make you look bad and then come and pull something on you. Oh. But the true facts have to come out, and the unions need to start getting up and letting people know what is really taking place.
Thank you, my friend.
That is what is happening.
I am asking the question tonight. What was the prosecutor doing in 2 years and 6 months? Were you sleeping for 2 years and 6 months? Were you on vacation excuse, for 2 years and 6 months? A Guardian photographer bought an assault case before you. Now I'm asking you, if that was your son or your daughter, Mr. Prosecutor, what would you be doing? You see, I don't afraid police, you know. I respect them coming to doing their job. But when you hear you come with foolishness around me, I will light you up. I will light you up. Were you sleeping for 2 years and 6 months? Were you on vacation for 2 years and 6 months because of the fact that is a sergeant you're going to prosecute? Because of the fact that it's A and V drilling you're going to prosecute? What I am bringing to you, the viewers of Real Talk, is facts. The case was dismissed. An assault case was dismissed. Trinidad and Tobago know what happened. And this is the outcome of it. So when you hear things like this taking place now, how do you expect the poor man in Trinidad and Tobago now to stand up and get justice? How do you expect them to look at the TTPS now? And they will look at the TTPS as a puppet on string? And now the ministers want to know why the population in Trinidad and Tobago do not trust TTPS. Look what happened. Look what happened. So I hope, if you was sleeping for the 2 years and 6 months, continue sleeping. If you was on vacation for 2 years and 6 months, continue your vacation. Continue. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed. Mr. Saeed, you asked what he has been doing for the last 2 years and 6 months. He was hounding Anand Ramlogan and Gerald Ramdeen. Because we saw in record time they worked overnight to bring these people before the court.
Yes.
When his sister got killed, Mr. Saeed, in no time at all, the person was brought to justice.
Yes.
You understand? Mr. Saeed, how many children were killed, and up to now they cannot get justice. But you see, it's a poor man. But what is distasteful that went on there with that judiciary, you understand, is that they did not inform the witness. They did not inform the victim that the case was being called today. And I find it was distasteful of the judge. Okay,
exactly.
Yes, they were taking 2 years and 6 months. But couldn't she give them a continuance? Look at what it is happening now. There's no justice for the poor man in this country. You hear? When you have money, anything can walk and talk, Mr. Saeed. But you know what? Court justice is the best justice, Mr. Saeed.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. I remember just recently, I came and tell you right here on Real Talk, where a woman brought up her ex for maintenance, and because of the fact that the woman then went 1 day to court, every time the court called, the woman would make herself present. The court ordered for DNA, they did DNA. The father, he's the father of the woman's child. And because the woman go 1 day, because she had her monthlies, you know the case was dismissed. Because somebody knows somebody in somebody's back pocket, down in Siparia. But hold on. I went and I buy a new brand scissors. I went and I buy a new brand scissors to deal with that back pocket. Because I tell you, woman, go back to court. And I want to see who in who back pocket. Because so help my God, when you hear stick your hand in your back pocket to pull out, it go remain right there. You see, in Trinidad, there is nobody to stand for the poor people. But let me tell you something. I just fund my own program. I do ask businessmen to fund my program. You know why? Saeed, you know, you can't say this and you can't say that. Keep your money. I will use my own. Somebody asks, Saeed, but since your show start, what you bring to the public? Anti-gang legislations. Child sex offender registry. No bail for repeat gang offender. No bail for repeat firearm offender. And I'm going to push for just now for the hangman to come into place. Let me tell you something. Bet your last dollar I will get it passed. Watch me good. Watch Real Talk good. Caller, good night.
Hello, good evening. Saeed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all them maternity parade, they're taking bribe, boy. That's what's going on down there. And you see, AV drilling, as I say, money talks and bullshit walk.
Thank you, my friend. Switching gears a bit, viewers. BP Trinidad and Tobago said in an update today that the CASA compression project, which will enable BPTT to access and produce low-pressure gas reserve from current producing fields in the Greater CASA area is on track. BPTT's project manager, Michael Daniel, said, by keeping the project on track, the company can ensure it meets its commitment. Very good. Glad to hear that. CASA C will have a capacity of 1.2 billion standard cubic feet of gas a day. First gas from the facility is expected in the third quarter of 2021. Now that is good news. At least the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago will not have to fear if they are getting gas or not. So congratulations to the BPTT team. Caller, good night.
Those gentlemen, you know, talking about, they gone in vacation like Ryan and Passad. My Korean was from here, Continental Road. Right. It looked like they went on vacation. So Ryan and Passad, for the councillor for this area, and also he went on vacation. He's still on vacation. So all the callers that call in and having problem with these gentlemen, yeah, they went on vacation. Anyway, you doing a good job and keep it up. And all the callers who listening and hearing the kind of thing that's going on in Trinidad and Tobago and what is happening, I hope they see and they know what to do when election comes. Anyway, you all have a good night, Trinidad and Tobago, and throughout their globe. Have a blessed one. Bye.
Thank you, my friend. You see, viewers, you all need to wake up from all your sleep. And you know they have a saying, wake up and smell the coffee. Just now when you all wake up, the coffee won't have a scent. Take what I'm telling on you. The coffee will not have a scent. When you hear hold your cup, just now you'll be like, you know them dog they sniff? You could be sniffing for the scent just now. A big assault case. A big assault case with a media photographer was dismissed. So the media photographer have no say. But I will tell you something. This is one program. I'm coming close. This is one program will have all the say. And this is one media man when I talk. Brace all yourself. Because it's me and God coming. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed. How are you going?
I am all right. Go right ahead.
Saeed, if by now people in this country don't realize, if they don't even know their parents, they have to know their place in this country. In Trinidad.
Exactly so.
Where?
is who you know and how much money you have. And you could get everything done in this country. But I just wonder, with the citizens of this country, if all they does with their internet is to play games, to go and mind people's business, or to watch porn, they don't really check and see what is happening in other countries and see how the population is reacting to these kind of nonsense that's going on in Trinidad and Tobago. If quarter of what is going on in Trinidad happen anywhere else in the world, look what happened in France recently.
They nearly burned down the city.
Fuel price, they burned down the city. In Hong Kong, they tried to pass a law to bring citizens to China to try them. They mash up the place.
Yeah?
Anywhere in the world, anything like what is happening in Trinidad and Tobago, it would have been protests. This government would have to call election, and Rowley wouldn't be even making 1 year or half year in government right now. But what we does, just sit back and rock back and everything is nice and dandy. So we like it so. You understand? So I don't understand why people will be calling in and complaining about murders and unemployment and food price high and road bad and all kind of thing.
Stand up.
Everything nice in Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you, my friend.
So we just enjoying it, living in nice life.
Thank you for calling in, my friend. A police SUV with license registration number plate PDA 2259 was videotaped driving along Valencia Road with 3.5 wheel. Take a look at this video, viewers.
LAS people watch how the police rolling in Valencia. And they're smoking the cigarettes. Watch what they're doing with the taxpayers' money. My God. 3.5 wheel vehicle.
3.5 wheel. You all saw the video. 3 wheels. Right side back wheel. Twist. But listen this. If you're going down the road, and you have one headlight on, they will charge you $1,000. If you're going down the road, you're driving going down the road, come back to me, guys. I want the public to see. You're driving going down the road in your Datsun 120, and you have one brake slide lighting, they will charge you $300. What was that? What was that on the road? How do they call that? Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead.
Yes, I want to find out where is Matt in all of this.
Where is?
Silence.
Where is who?
Matt in all of this with this guy, this reporter who was speaking.
Oh, yes, yes. I asked myself the same thing. Where was Matt?
Yes, I also want to make the point that we should not get rid of the Privy Council because that's the only place we seem to get justice.
But you know, caller,
yes?
any development or any door where a citizen could get justice, you know they want to close it?
Yep.
That is why I decided to launch Real Talk. They can't come and shut me down. I will zip all them out. I mean to say threatening, you know. But remember, as a man just do things different. I just do spiritual work. So when you hear somebody touching you on your shoulder and you do so like, what is that? See the 3 of them. 4 of them who try to kidnap my son. Saeed is an imam. Saeed will go up on the pulpit. He's a Muslim. He living a spiritual life. But what they didn't know, was Saieed is do spiritual work, and that's where they bound to the head. So that's why now I decide to let the public know now, after that incident, I was born spiritually gifted. I was born to do spiritual work. So next time you're coming at me, make sure somebody take a sledgehammer and hit you in your head first before you decide to come at me. Because if that sledgehammer work, the one I hitting you with, it will bust your head in two. Caller, good night.
And a very good evening to you, Mr. Saieed.
To you, my friend.
Someone sent that video for me today with the 3.5 wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And this is so ridiculous. You mean to say they couldn't call the police wrecker or some sort of thing to get that vehicle to Vemcott where it's supposed to go? I want to ask a question. Would that policeman, if this happened to his personal vehicle, would he continue driving it like that?
Oh,
would he do that? He should be removed as a driver. Because what they're doing there is just adding more damages to the vehicle.
Exactly.
So the police, the TTPS should look into that and give you some other work to do, not to drive. All the best.
Oh, while we're talking about that, come back to me, guys. Tonight, I am making an open plea. And I am also inviting the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Gary Griffiths. I am inviting you to take a little time from your busy schedule to come on Real Talk. This is what I am doing. But tell you something. You see the phone thing and calling and voicemail? I done at them days. I paid for a platform. I created a platform for the people. I am spending my money to create this platform for the people to vent their complaint. Whether it's road, whether it's drains, whether it's food card, whether it's disability, it could be what? Under this sun. I created this platform. So tonight I am inviting the Commissioner of Police and also ministers in the government and former administration. I am inviting you to come. It's an open platform. It's a current affairs platform. Come. Make yourself available to the public so that they could hear what you have to say. And not just behind media briefing. So to the Commissioner, I'm inviting you. Get in touch with me. My number is 3391670. That is my cell phone. Make some time and come to Real Talk. Come down low. You see, I don't have the money like all you. I don't have the power like all you. But at least the physical power though. Viewers, the reason why I am doing this, you see when they get elected for a seat, and you sit down on it, you just feel nobody can move you. That is when power gets to your head. But I have physical power, and I have spiritual power. Two different portfolios of power. And I create this platform. And I will walk with our slippers and go to meet anybody. Like I said, you see these clothes? It's because of my wife. Not my idea. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Yes, Mr. Ali, I am really, really sorry, boy. I am so sorry. I am really sorry to say that Mr. Gary Griffith has failed. Mr. Gary Griffith has failed. Nothing has changed since he become Commissioner of Police because like the crime get worse. So I really don't know what's going on in this country, but he has failed. Too much are going coming in that borders, boy. And it still keep coming in because I understand the people were protecting and taking bribe to still send through people, Mr. Ali.
Thank you, my friend. Now, I want the people, I want viewers of Real Talk, I want the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension outside Trinidad and Tobago, to understand that this program was built for the people to call in and voice their concern and their opinion and asking for favors of those in authority. So when you hear somebody call and you hear they criticize somebody, don't rush to send me pre-action protocol. Because I will tell you something. A little while ago, a lawyer sent me a pre-action protocol, and she was saying, I have no evidence of the client she was defending. But listen this. The client she is defending is taking garbage. And I want the lawyer to understand. Let me tell you something. Me do business if they're your family, you know. You can defend them until he's dead. But I want you now to defend the people he's terrorizing. I have facts. I have police reports from way back in 2017. He's telling everybody up in Manzan, oh, I sent Saieed a pre-action protocol and he had to apologize. Let me tell you something. Long time, them old people, when they had a mortar and they had a pestle, they just have 2-3 ingredients inside the ponging up. They just have shadow benny, they go have garlic, they go have pepper. So you're telling everybody in Manzan area that I sent him pre-action protocol and he had to apologize. When you hear the pepper become active while being ponged up, I hope you could withstand this sting, you know. Because I, as a man, don't wild up nobody. You see, I asked for my bills and I get pass. I created my intelligence team and I created my security team. So when you hear a launch like a viper, you will get sting. You see, the hunters understand that if you go in the forest and it have a mapapi, and the mapapi 9 feet long, the mapapi won't set out at 9 feet, you know. It will set out at 8.5. So that when you hear his strike, he gets in his prey. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Said.
Right ahead, my friend.
Well, look, I never laughed in my whole born life. You should give
it real as it gets, you know.
Biggest award in Trinidad and Tobago. When this man announced, thieves should not be running government in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, look, I start to laugh. I never laughed so in my life.
He never wanted the position.
And I'm still laughing. All right.
Thank you, my friend. Viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but stay locked on. This is Saieed, and this is Real Talk.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali. Consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. You know, as I always tell people, when I come here, when those cameras start rolling and you see me live on TV from your living room or your bedroom or your phone or your computer, I just bring to you raw facts. I don't ever come before the camera without facts. So when you hear I come and you hear I decide to hammer somebody, bet your last 10 cents that I have raw facts and evidence on them. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Hello?
Mr. Saeed,
yes, sir.
I don't know if you notice on the Freeport Highway where the road shop is. It has a police van from morning to evening there.
I noticed
now,
it.
There's a bypass on around when they have a bike called on name. It is a promotion every weekend there and a line of traffic in that bypass on. I don't know, and the police station is right over the road. You must pass one Friday and see the action and go on there. I would like for the police to do something on that thing. Why they could have that man in Freeport thing early and this fellow here doing what he wants. Do the whole line around Wednesday. Cash back.
Thank you, my friend. Hours after the murder of theater art veteran Raymond Chukong, on Monday, Police Commissioner Gary Griffith issued a press release saying the police were doing all in its power to peg back on the murders. Recently, every officers that were off duty were called back to secure Trinidad and Tobago. Between Sunday and Monday, 8 murders were committed, including one incident which saw 3 people being shot dead in Lavantil. For the year to date, 16th of July 2019, there has been over 280 murders. The Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith, said that all emergency response patrol vehicles are being deployed for patrols. Officers on day off are being called out to duty. Officers are being called upon to perform additional hours of work. Roadblocks and stop and search exercises are being conducted, and joint police and army patrols are rampant. Intelligence gathering initiatives are ongoing. Murders. Now I'm going to tell you something. Murder is a premeditated thing. How do you catch a murderer? With proper intelligence gathering. And that is a unit, that is a system that I, Saeed, are spending my own hard-earned dollars in creating to assist TTPS. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Good night, Mr. Saeed. Mr. Saeed, I'm coming to make a complaint.
Okay.
Sunday, I left to go fishing, right? Around 3 o'clock. Come back home around minutes to 9, right? Okay, when I came back home, my back door was open, right? So I saw a bandit coming to the house. When I do, I call my sister-in-law.
You forgot to lock it?
My sister-in-law say a unit came from downtown, which is the police. And they bust open the back door, can't over the bed, right? They say they're looking for somebody who had do some murder in the place, right? They bust open my house and Mr. Saeed, right? They try to cut the chain in front. By the front, they cannot get it, they come in the back. And I called Kumoto, I called Valencia, I called Arima, right? I called all the police station. Nobody in come in until the next day. They send somebody to take picture. And I text Mr. Gary Griffith for he to get back on to me about it. I have get no answer yet, Mr. Saeed. So you could tell me what to do?
Call me tomorrow at 339-1670. Thank you, my dear. Opposition leader Kamala Prasad Bisesa called on the People's National Movement heartless and noted that they have no crime plan. This is what the former Minister of Trinidad and Tobago is telling the PNM ministers. Opposition leader Kamala Prasad Bisesa said, and I quote, 8 people have been murdered in the past 18 hours. And while the Prime Minister will find time to play golf and insult everybody every time he speaks, he insults somebody else. He will not come and tell the country what are his plans, what are the plans of his party, end quote.
Last 18 hours, 8 people have been murdered. 8 sons and daughters of our country in the last 18 hours, ma'am. And whilst the Prime Minister will find time to play golf and to insult everybody, every time he speaks, he insults somebody else. He will not come and tell the country what are his plans. What are the plans of his party? When you listen to parents, I heard it on the news as the parents who lost their children. These people are really heartless. They are heartless. Tell us nothing, nothing. I want to remind you, under my watch, we brought serious crimes to the lowest ever in 31 years. I remind you that. I remind you.
Opposition leader also stated, the PNM answers is not to help you. The answer is to bring legislation in the parliament to quote unquote lock you up.
Their answer is not to help you, you know. Their answer is to bring legislation in the parliament to lock you up, lock up everybody, but they will not look at the real ways in which to deal with crime. And I'll spend a few minutes of some of our plans. But you can't lock up the whole population. You have to invest in the young people of Trinidad and Tobago to create talent, skill, and give them jobs. That's what you have to do. That is what you have to do.
4 police officers were injured in an accident in Barapo earlier today. Reports indicate that none of the officers received life-threatening injuries. One eyewitness said that a red pickup truck which was driving behind the officer crashed into the police vehicle after they suddenly mashed brakes. The officers were said to be attached to the Southern Division. Well, I hope everything is okay with them and no injuries. A 16-year-old boy, listen carefully, viewers. A 16-year-old boy has appeared before the Port of Spain Children Court charged with the murder of a 47-year-old man. The teen is expected to reappear before the court later this month on July 26. 16 years old individual. Police are still on the hunt for 10 escapees who fled the Immigration Detention Center, IDC, last week. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago. Very soon I will be saying, welcome to Trinidad, Tobago, and Venidad. You know why I'm saying that? A couple of weeks back, thousands of illegal immigrants lining up. Thousands of illegal immigrants lining up to get registered in Trinidad and Tobago. Thousands. 16,500 and something were registered. Where the rest gone? Where the rest? Why has there not been a mass deportation of illegal immigrants in Trinidad and Tobago as yet? Why? Why? We have a boat park up. This is not a UNC, this is not a PNM, this is not a DLP, this is not a NJAC program, you know. This is a program where I bring the facts to you. We have a boat park up where the government paying $270,000 per day. I heard Sinanan give the boat all clear to sail at $270,000 per day, and it have not yet been moved from the spotted parkland. And they're balling the economy bad. Catch yourself, Trinidad and Tobago. Caller, good night. Hello?
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Good night. God bless you.
Thank you.
I'm calling you to tell you. Hello?
Yes?
Hello?
Go right ahead.
I'm calling you to tell you. The security minister no know what comes in because he tell them whether they're illegal or they're not illegal to come in. So they shouldn't have none to send back now in order to hold them and lock them up in the jail center.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you.
Lock them up now to send so they're illegal because he tell them to come. Okay then. You have a blessed night.
Same to you, my dear. Minister of Sport and Youth Affairs. Oh God, this is Miss Data? Minister of Sport and Youth Affairs, Shamfa Kudjo, is encouraging young people to become more involved in local politics. That is Miss Data. She didn't know anything about data on phone. So a bill gone up to 50-something thousand. You the Minister of Sport and Youth Affairs, and you knows nothing about data. Ooh! But you're encouraging young people to get involved in politics. Maybe we should teach them about the computer have data first, so that when they get into politics, they will know that their phone is using data. Tell her, look, can't come around me with foolishness, you know. I will level all of them with facts, you know. Kudjo said that although she felt inexperienced when she became the youngest MP in 2010. Wait, come back, guys. Come back. Let me repeat this for all the viewers, so you'll understand what I'm saying. She ain't know about data. Kudjo said that although she felt inexperienced when she became the youngest MP in 2010, she has learned that Parliament is not only for seasoned debaters. So that is why it cost the government almost a little over $50,000 in a phone plan, because you know nothing about data. So my advice for individuals who are venturing into politics, make sure you learn about computer, make sure you learn about the internet, make sure you learn about data on phone. So the government won't have to waste $50,000. That could have went to some people with disabilities. It could have went to the food card. It could have went to a social program for single mothers. So much thing could have been done. So I will forgive you. Because before 2010, well, I guess you didn't know. That's just a thing. So it's up to you viewers to see the truth. Cujo said that the parliament is not old people business. Ooh, this gets interesting. Cujo said that the parliament is not old people business and that they want more youths in parliament. I'll tell you something. When the youth of today's society sees you all adults in parliament acting like this and getting on like that and doing nothing for the people and being labeled, do you think they want to come into that position? I don't think so. I think their name is more valuable to them. That is what I think. I could have gone into politics, but no, I did not. I decided to create a platform to help people. That is what I decided. And this is where I am focusing my energy, my talent in this. So when you're asking, what side bring to the table? One of these days, I will get back all these clips and I will run it back so you would know what I bring. And you would know why I'm creating an intelligence unit. And you would know why I'm creating a security company. Viewers, we are almost out of time for tonight, but a rerun of this program is at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And in case you missed it tonight, let your friends and your family know that right now we are the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad and Tobago. And let them know that this little Nashi, you know, people they say MAGA, Somalia looking type individual, I will stand for you who don't have a voice. I will stand for you. When your friends and your family forsake you, 3391670. Viewers, be safe, enjoy your night, and I'll see you right here back from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. with Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Be safe and enjoy your night.